Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is P Hope, and the name of my channel is P Hope, where the P girl, it probably stands for pandemic at this point because I ain't coughed in forever. And as soon as I turn this camera on, here I am coughing. So clearly today the P stands for pandemic. I mean, goddamn. But anyway, as you can see from the title of this video, that I'm going to be talking about why I left social media for over a year. So I'm just going to jump right into it. But, if you don't mind, could you just so kindly hit that subscribe button? And then I'm sure before the video is out, I'll be done said something that made sense to you. So you can just go ahead and hit the like button in advance as well and just get all of that out the way. And yeah, we can move on from there. So anyway, I'm gonna jump right into it. Um, One of the main reasons, and y'all, if y'all see me looking down, is because I got my phone, and because I didn't want to forget any of the pointers and any of the things that I really wanted to get out, because I had a lot of y'all, like it was quite a bit of y'all that DM'd me or either inboxed me, because the two outlets that I left was Instagram and Facebook. So I was gone from both for a year, 1 year and 1 week. And so a lot of you all were concerned. So I definitely want to thank you all for your concerns. And, or if you saw one of my friends or family members, you asked about me or things like that. It's definitely a warm feeling to, to just know that everybody is wishing me well and was concerned and my presence was missed. So I do truly, truly appreciate that. Now, one of the main reasons that I left social media, and I hate to just jump into like such a dark spot, but I mean it's the biggest thing. So I'm kind of naming them for y'all, from like the worst things for the reason I left to the easiest. Okay. So the main reason I left was because I was finding myself becoming envious or jealous of things and people that were going on social media. Now, I know at some point or another, whether you want to admit it or not, we have all looked at something on social media and said, damn, I wish that was me. Or, damn, I wish I could have that. Or I wish I could do that. Or I wish I could go there. I know we've all done that at some point. But no, mine was getting to a level of where I was actually getting angry at the fact that my house wasn't as big as the next person. My car wasn't as fancy as the next person. Like it was stuff so like just real trivial. Just real trivial. Just absolutely ridiculous. I was on some real brat shit, for real, for real. So that was one of like the big reasons that I left. And if you know me from social media, then you know that I have been yo-yo dieting for years at this point. I'll get so far and then I'll fall back. I'll get so far and fall back. I'll get so far and I'll fall back. I'm a yo-yo dieter. I don't want to be. It's just what I do. Hopefully, this time around will change all that. But anyway, so yeah, with me being a yo-yo dieter, even as many years as I have been a yo-yo dieter, it was to the point where people who started a weight loss journey with me, I went from rooting for these people, being happy for these people, to being envious and jealous of them, because even though we started at the same time, they flourished and they hit their goal, and I was still wearing the same clothes. I was still able to fit my same clothes a year later. So, like, stuff that you should never be upset about that the next person has is the things that I was really becoming upset about. I was getting angry about it. I was getting jealous about it. I was getting envious about it. Any negative word that you can think of that somebody should have a happy feeling about, I had the opposite for. And so I knew then that it was most certainly time for me to go, because, like, especially with the weight loss thing, it's like I went from being excited to having all of these people do stuff with me to having to it being a situation where I was feeling ashamed, I was feeling embarrassed, I was feeling lazy, and just overall uninspired. So it's like, why am I on social media if it's making me feel bad instead of good? You know, pretty much. Um, Another reason, I was consuming a lot of hours on social media. I don't know if any of y'all have ever just really sat down and added up how many hours or minutes per day you spend between your social media outlets. So, because I was only Facebook and Instagram, but you know, some of y'all are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and hell, probably three more that I ain't even ever heard of. So if you add up every social media that outlet that you're on, and you add up those hours per day, how many hours a day do you spend on social media? And out of those hours on social media, how many of those hours actually benefited you that day? Did those hours that you spent on social media make you money? Did those hours on social media inspire you to get up and go do something? Like, how many of those hours were actually useless to you or useful to you? So add up the total amount of hours, and then do you a useful stack and do you a useless stack. I'm telling you, majority of y'all, it's going to be a shit ton of hours, and majority of those hours are going to be absolutely useless. I mean, absolutely useless. So that's the point that I made to myself, and I realized, like, look, Hope, you are just going to have to step back, come off of social media. You know, it's not like I ever had a shit ton of friends and stuff like that on Facebook. I'm not up in the, you know, two, 3,000s, millions, nothing like that. I've never been big on Facebook. I've never been big on Instagram. I don't even think I have a total of 1,000 followers on Instagram. So I'm like, for me to step away from social media for a little while sounds like the right thing to do. So I did it. And the last point and reason that I left was because not only was all of that going on, because of the way that social media was making me feel, it was also affecting my friendships. I can look at my phone and ignore the hell out of a phone call. Now, my personal group of friends that I hang with, which is only a handful, out of all of those people, none of them get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? None of those people are just like, I don't look at my phone and be like, damn, what she want? Oh my God, he's calling again. What is it? You know, I don't look at any of my friends like that. So it's no reason for me to feel irritated or aggravated when they call or text me. But that's how it was. I was finding myself ducking and dodging phone calls. I was finding myself lying about the reason that I ducked or dodged a phone call. And in essence, that's just not me. If you know me in real life, when you get to know me in real life, you'll know that I am a happy, bubbly, just go getter type of person. You know, um, I don't know if I've ever had anybody that met me that didn't say something about like, why are you always smiling? Why are you always so happy? Like that's literally me. Like I hardly ever find a dull moment or a sad moment. Like I was a happy baby and I developed and blossomed into a happy adult. Like I'm just not one of those people that walk around with a stale face, or if somebody walk past me, I'm just going to treat them like they're invisible and I don't speak. Like, no, you're very much going to hear my big mouth. Okay. So yeah, so it had just got to a point where I just wasn't happy anymore and I wasn't my bubbly happy self. So I knew I had to do something to make a change. So stepping away from social media was what I chose to do. So that leads me into, so what the hell have I been doing for this past year? Um, well, of course, I have been working. I never stopped working. So I've been doing that. Sometimes the job is stressful, most of the time it's not. I enjoy my job, I enjoy the people that I work around, and yeah, so I definitely am still holding it down as a single with my kids. Spending time with my kids, I have been able to do more of, because even though, like I said, no hours or nothing like that changed at work, but I was spending so many hours on social media that I was taking away time from my kids. Time that I had to be chilling and talking to my son about whatever's going on in his daily life, I would be sitting on social media. Time that I could be helping my daughter with homework or seeing how, just how she's feeling and what's on her mind, I was too busy surfing social media. So it gave me a lot more time to spend with them and get to I was about to say get to know them. I definitely know my children. But just to be more intimate with them, if that makes more sense. Um I actually found love out of the deal. Who would have known that? Not to say that most people find love on social media, because I don't feel like they do. I don't know. If y'all think so, if you found love on social media, please drop down in the comments and let me know. And let me know how long y'all have been together. Because I don't really know about this, finding love on social media. Like, I ain't even gonna cap. I have men in my inbox and in my DM. Like, they get at your girl. They make your girl feel pretty good. But I just don't know if I could let a complete stranger just slide in my DM and say, hey, I think you're beautiful. I want to take you out, da 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 da. And I actually entertain that message. I don't know if I could do that. But anyway, I digress, because, I'm not even on the market right now anyway. But I am nosy as hell. So if you guys found love on social media, please drop down in the comment below and share your story. But yeah, so I found love, and um with finding love and being on a hiatus from social media, it inspired him to take a hiatus from social media as well. So we took a break from social media together, and it was the best thing that could have ever happened, because with neither one of us being on social media, it forced us to get to know each other more. It forced us to deal outside of a surface level, if that makes sense. So we would actually have really deep conversation, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Which, of course, made me look at him different and vice versa. It made him look at me differently, which ultimately made our relationship better and stronger. And yeah, it is what it is. So, that was definitely a bonus of leaving social media. Was finding love. Um, oh yeah, and that's what I meant to put out there too. So even though me and my boo decided to, take a hiatus from social media, that was never anything that I asked him to do. That's just, he just came out and told me one day, well, I decided to leave social media as well. He never said it had anything to do with me. He just left it on his own. But my other question for y'all is, if you're in a relationship, whether you met this person online or offline, I just want you to ask your partner to take a hiatus from social media for 1 week or for 1 month and just see if they're even willing to do it. Just see their reaction. Now, let me put this out there. If social media is where your bae makes his money or makes her money, then this is not a question for you. But if y'all not making money from social media, just ask your baby. Just be like, so what you think about getting on social media for the rest of 2020? Let's just let's just go. Let's just shut it off. And see what type of reaction y'all get from asking your partner to leave social media, to leave all their social media. And then come back and let me know how they reacted to that question, because I know that that's going to be hilarious. Okay. What else did I do in this year? Oh, I went to Jamaica. I went to Jamaica. It was my play sister's birthday. Shout out to Rocky. Y'all, I'm being nosy right now. I'm such a nosy neighbor. I need to work on that. I need to work on that, or just close my blinds or something. But at any rate, yes, me and my play sister Rocky went to Jamaica. That's what she wanted to do for her birthday, and y'all, we had a blast. Jamaica was beautiful. We're definitely planning on going again. When whoo, child, when Miss Girl decide that she want to take her ass back home because, you know, Miss Rona, Miss C19 is out here annihilating the game right now, and she's, you know, she's undefeated. That bitch is undefeated. So whenever she decides to stop acting like a woman scorned, we will definitely be doing more traveling. And so any of my girls trips, my family getaways, and if me and Boo Boo decide to go on a vacation, I will definitely be vlogging those trips, because vacation is a must. And you know, you got to get out there. And you know, it's good to vlog when you travel. It's good for safety, number one. And number two, because everybody doesn't get to go to certain places. So it gives you the opportunity to see these places firsthand, and to see if you're even interested in going. So long story short, any type of traveling that I do, I will certainly be at least vlogging some of it, so that, you know, I can have content for you guys. Mm, So, that was the perfect segue to let you guys know that I am really trying my hand at this whole YouTube thing. I am a YouTuber. I am an official YouTuber. I will be dropping content on a weekly basis, but I wanted this to be my very first video because of many reasons. First of all, I didn't want to just come back talking about, hey, y'all, go to my channel, go watch me, da 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 da, when I've been missing for a year and some change. So I definitely wanted this to be the first video. I know a lot of you have also been asking me what's up with my weight loss because, like I stated earlier, I am a yo-yo dieter. So I will definitely be doing a separate video about my weight loss. But y'all, I have a bunch of different videos coming, all kind of different content. So it's going to be something on my channel that sparks your interest. So, do not leave this video without hitting. Rona, is that you? Girl, first I was coughing and now I can't even get the word out. But anyway, girl gone. Anyway, do not leave this channel without hitting that subscribe button, hit that like button, and drop a comment down below. And definitely hit that notification bell because I will be dropping content each and every week. And you don't want to miss it because, like I said, your girl gonna be on here talking that talk, and that's just period. I'm gonna be talking that talk when Miss Girl get on my throat. So anyway, I want y'all to have a happy, healthy, safe day. Today is the 4th of July, so I didn't even think about that. So, I mean, I know this is not really our day, for real. But, we barbecuing, we on the grill, we putting our Daisy Dukes on, and we getting, a little vitamin C from the sun out there because it is a pretty day here in Georgia. So as long as you social distancing, then just have fun, enjoy the day, and don't pop nobody with no damn firecrackers. And with that being said, I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Bye.